Hey everybody, it's Tiny Green here today with a special group. I have the Magic Man, Joe Whalen, Coach Joe Whalen of the Shore Conference Champions, St. Rose High School, and his 3 electric seniors. These 3 seniors have seen it all, done it all, and now they've accomplished it all. And this guy right here, he's the Magic Man who put it all together. Everybody, welcome to the whole group.
Thank you.
All right, let's start off with this, Joe. You're the Shore Conference champions, and you've done it in 5 years. Now, that's pretty amazing, because when you took that job, let's be honest, everybody had jumped ship. The coaches left, the seniors were gone, everybody thought the program was dead in the water, and for you to get there in 5 years is amazing. Tell me how you did it.
You know, there's an old Wall Street saying, Tiny, that even a blind squirrel gets an acorn once in a while. Right? And a lot of it was luck, a lot of it's hard work, and we got some great kids.
Well, Joe, look, when you first got that job, let's be honest. You weren't really getting the support that you get today. All right, because when you first got there,
Am I getting support today?
That's right. You may not even be, but you didn't have the support. Let's be honest. You had some people throwing daggers. Tell us, so that the young coaches, the coaches coming up, tell us how you handle that and how you hold it together and you don't let it fall apart because of the outside noise.
Well, that's just it. You do it for these 3 right here. That's why you hold it together. You don't do it for yourself. I mean, obviously, I think I could get a job coaching somewhere else or a few other places. I did it for them. I wasn't going to walk away on them just because things got a little rough and people would say some not so nice things.
No doubt.
Some of them are true, but
not a lot of them. Well, let me ask you guys this. Now, most people don't remember this. As freshmen, none of you were really part of the main part of the rotation, right? Tell me first, how does that come from not playing to being mainstays, and how did you deal with not playing as a freshman? Because we're going to get to something else later. Go ahead, Ellen.
How did I deal with not playing?
As a freshman?
I mean, I think that our roles as freshmen were to, get the upperclassmen better, especially in practice, pushing them. I mean, we got to the Shore Conference Final, we got to states.
That's right.
I think we did our job well, and we were happy with our job. We weren't upset because we weren't playing. We got to the Shore Conference and we had those experiences. So.
To touch on your point, and they knew their roles. They were told their roles. It was explained.
Well, you once had a great line to me, which I'll tell. Something about freshmen. I forget what the 3 lines. But you once had a great.
Freshmen want to play. Sophomores want to start. Juniors want to score. Seniors want to win. And
there you go.
It's so true. So apropos.
Now, what did you learn from those seniors? Because let's be honest, Jen. Your daughter, your sister. Yes, she's your sister, not your daughter. Your sister set the table for all of us. So what'd you learn?
Well, I learned a lot from my sister, but I learned a lot from everyone who I played with. I learned a lot from these guys right here. But like Ellen said, we knew our roles as freshmen, and that was to get everyone better. But it also helped that we were winning. We were a successful team, so it made it easier, and it made us get that edge that we want to be part of the team. We want to be the ones who are winning the game for our team.
There you go. Now, I want to say something about this young lady. When she was a freshman, you didn't play and you cheered like crazy. And I'm going to tell you a story. Zach, this is a story. After a game, she probably doesn't remember this 3 years ago. I said, I'm sorry you didn't play, but you're doing good, keep aiming. She goes, I don't care. I got the best coach in the state. That's what she said to me. That's what she said.
Should have played.
And I think these kind of players, Joe, are winning players. Joe, tell me what we need to do to get more kids like your 3, when they don't play as freshmen, that they can see down the road and see what happens, which happened on Saturday.
Well, I mean, you have to get them to buy in. They're going to get better, and you get better by playing against better competition. And nothing's given. I mean, we talk about this all the time, that it's not a punch on your ticket. You don't show up to St. Rose and say, okay, I'm here. Where's my ring? Where's my scholarship? You need to work at that. And we make sure everyone understands that and buys into it.
Well, let's talk about this amazing season. Because, first of all, we have to go to Best of Maryland. See, everybody sees Saturday. But I remember them winning the Best of Maryland. That was a big tournament. I thought it set the stage for a national championship. I even said to Coach Whalen, you remember this, I said, don't go play those games in Ohio. Don't go play those games in Delaware, because I felt that they could win a national title if they stay away from those tough road games. They lost 2 tough games on the road, and it cost them a national championship. But Joe, you got one of those 3 already in the tank. You got the SCT title now, and now you got some more coming down the road. But here's the big question. Tell me how you felt about being the number 1 seed. You know I picked you as the 5th seed. And then now you're the number 1 seed, or we should say the champions. How do you feel about that?
I mean, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. You know, we certainly felt disrespected. We use it as motivation. Were we the number 5 seed? Absolutely not. But
That's
you know,
been proven.
It's been proven. I mean, to beat the best, you have to be the best. And
That's
I
right.
think we did it. We beat, you know, almost every top team in the shore to get the championship. So
No
we're
doubt.
okay with that.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, we move on.
That's right. Now, Ellen, the first really, I mean, you guys kind of beat Rumson rather convincingly. Let's just leave it at that. The second game, those 2 steals were huge in that game. And I call those senior moments. Like, to me, that's a senior moment. Tell me your thought process at that point in the game.
I mean, I think I just speak for everybody when we just want to win. I
Okay.
mean, it goes back to, I mean, even freshman and sophomore year when we lost to them, it goes back to that Saturday before we were going to do everything we needed to do to win that.
It was impressive. People never think of you as a scorer. They always think of you as a defender. But those mornings getting up at 5:30 and 6 o'clock in the morning have paid off big time, because you were sensational on Saturday and winning MVP. Hey, Jess, you never were MVP of an SCT championship game.
No.
Tell me, how does that feel, Jess? Come on, be honest. How's it feel?
It feels great to be recognized, but I didn't do it alone. Like I'm not the MVP. Like I said, like our team is MVP.
That's why you're
I
a
couldn't
great
have
kid.
done that without them. And
That's why she's a great kid. Well, and you are absolutely amazing, because that 3rd quarter performance shows what happens when seniors stay ready and just buy into the system. That's got to be the best moment of your career today. Am I right? Is it? If it isn't,
most
say.
most definitely.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, you got, just so you know this, you may not know this, you got 2 of the best 8th graders in the state coming to you next year.
I heard that.
Yep, you got 2 studs coming. Joe, your team, the way they play, and I say this, they play, or you play, a college style. Like, if anybody watches you play, like in the game the other day, I'm sitting with a college coach, and he says, man, they just play like a college team. Tell me your philosophy on that, because people don't know, Joe, you go spend a week with the Spurs. I don't know, where'd you go this year?
I went to the Celtics and I went to Kentucky.
Went to Kentucky, Celtics, and you use all of that stuff and bring it back to your team. Am I correct on that?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We like to say that we get them college ready. That
Yeah.
they can leave us, whether it's terminology, whether it's fitness, whether it's basketball IQ, that we do our job getting them ready to play the next
Well,
level.
Joe, look, let's be honest. All top 7 of your players are going to Division I schools on scholarship. Now, I'll have to check. I think that's the first time that 7 players from one team committed at the same time. Now, you may have a team over a period of time that may get 7 players, but not in 1 year, Joe.
We have 6.
You have 6.
Yeah.
And but you got...
Well,
you,
we have other ones that...
You got ones coming, you know that. So, you have a very unique situation that you've been able to not only develop the kids, but see them move on. The amount of money that you guys have generated for that school is unbelievable. Speak on that, the attention that's been brought to the school.
You can't put a price tag on it. I mean, you know, you're a businessman. You know what it costs to take an advertisement out. I mean, you know, there's a full-page article on the girls for their win Saturday. I mean, how much would that cost you?
Yeah.
You know, we have a girl. I mean, these girls are all going to great schools: Manhattan, UMass Lowell,
Think about that.
NJIT, you know, we're all going to Columbia.
It's crazy.
NJIT.
Yeah,
When you talk
Markham's
about
going to
academic, I mean, that's all they can talk about at school
Yeah.
is how impressive we have an Ivy League future student playing for us. So that means a lot to us. It means a lot to the school.
Ladies, representing St. Rose, I'm gonna ask each one of you, what does it mean?
It's amazing. I mean, from freshman year all the way to now, it's been an awesome journey, especially with these two. Representing St. Rose, especially after the short conference win, it's just there's no words.
What about you, Jen?
It's awesome. I mean, you make great relationships with everybody. I mean, our team is so awesome because we're all so close and we're all like best friends. So it's awesome.
What about you?
Same here. Great experience. The school itself is such a family-oriented, and this is the closest team I think I've ever been on through middle school, through high school, and it's just a great place.
All right, Ellen, tell me something about Coach Whalen that nobody knows.
I have senior moments.
Because he's tough. Come on, there's got to be something that.
I mean, he has very, very good stories.
Oh, that's a good one. All right.
But I feel like people don't know that Coach Allen has a soft side.
That's right. I agree
Which
with you
he
100%.
totally does. When
He's
he
really
showed-
sensitive.
Showing us pictures and stuff, it was great.
His family,
So,
yeah.
very family oriented.
What about you? What does Coach Whalen mean to you?
Oh, well, he means everything. I mean, he got us this far. He's still getting us this far. I mean, what other coach has gotten 6 girls all scholarships?
Nobody.
Yeah.
You?
I'm just very thankful and appreciative that he puts in all the work that he puts in.
Wow.
The 6 a.m.s, the extra stuff, yes, the extra stuff, and just all the things that he's helped us with, not only in basketball, but just in life in general.
All right, so now I'm going to tell you my feelings about Coach Whalen. He's a tough guy. Like Coach Whalen, sometimes me and him butt heads every once in a while. But let me just say this to you. The man loves kids, but also he's a phenomenal teacher. I'm not saying basketball coach, I'm saying teacher. I really believe Coach Whalen is teaching these kids about life, not just basketball. He talks about respect, shaking hands, looking them in the eye. These things matter, and I think it's a reflection upon his team. But most important, I saw Joe when they stole the seat from you. You remember how mad I was? I wasn't happy about that. They stole the seat from him. I've seen people kick him around about his schedule and all of that. He can't control his schedule. We all know that, but it's a way to throw some shots at him. I think he's risen above all of that, and in doing so, he's lifted his team up. So, the Shore Conference champions this year, St. Rose High School, it's an amazing story because the journey was so quick. We'll have to check and see, has anybody taken a team that's where the bottomest fell out, Joe, and got to an SCT champions? Because we've had some teams win it quick, but not when the bottom's out, not when everybody's going, can we play them? How many times a year can we play them? Nobody wants to play them right now. I'm very proud of all of you. It's great having you here. Good luck in the States. Do we want to make any predictions about the States, or we just go play?
We're going to play.
We're going to play. All right, Joe, one more thing regarding the championship game before we go. I need to, and you guys can chime in. I've never seen a team play defense like that in all my years covering the Shore. Now, Joe, you got to understand something. I've been watching Shore basketball now for about 17 years. I actually tweeted at Greg Lerner to ask him, has there ever been a better defensive performance as your team put on the other night? I have a question for you. Did you do anything different? And was it a game plan? Or was it just, hey, we're ready to play that night?
We didn't do anything different. That's the way we play. We did a couple drills in the week leading up to it. We do a non-guarded post drill that we worked on, and we got a lot out of that. We did that a couple times. We basically used our philosophies, how we play defense. We just, we really turned it on.
Well, the teacher and his team turned it on. They, in my opinion, the best defensive performance I've ever seen, and one of the most dominating performances in Shore Conference tournament history in a final. We've never seen a domination like that in a championship game, and you guys were all for it. So, Joe, congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tiny Green with the winners, baby! Congratulations.